The island of Sodor was a very quiet place, where people enjoyed the peaceful side of all the countryside and everything around it. But the place was most known for its steam engines. Sir Topham Hatt's engines were special in a way because they had their own books called the Railway Series and a television series called Thomas the Tank Engine. One day, a special person called Johnny Morris came to read out the stories from the Railway Series, and his audio would go on radios. The engines couldn't be more delighted to see the man. Their energy was undisputable. They thought going on the radio was most fantastic. And later on in their day, the Fat Controller came to see the engines at Tinmouth Sheds. "Unfortunately," he said, "most of you won't see Johnny Morris. It will be an in-and-out situation. One of you will pull the coaches with him inside. Thomas, you will be the one to deliver him to the studio." The engines all cheered, and Thomas ran out of the shed. When Thomas arrived at the platform, the storyteller was already there. Thomas was very excited to see him. "Thank you for delivering me here." "Oh yes, it is splendid to see you as well. Now come along, we need to go." "I can't disappoint Sir Topham at or be late. Neither can I disappoint this man." As the special person got into Annie with the other people, Thomas smiled with excitement. "Shh, shh, come along. Shh, shh." To try and not make the man late, Thomas was going really fast. But as Thomas was going down the line, he then saw something. It was Duck, with a crate of fish going on the same line as Thomas. Duck veered on the other line as the crate of fish then fell. Duck's sudden swing was too much, and as it fell, Thomas was still coming on the same line. And luckily, Thomas stopped just in time. "Oh dear," said Johnny Morris. "This is going to slow us down. Come on, we need to move it out of the way." "Well, I can't just pull it. It will still be on the tracks." "Well, I guess we'll just have to push it by ourselves." So the storyteller, the people in the coaches, and the fireman pushed the crate out of the way as fast as possible. So the fireman after that quickly went into Thomas's cab and the people in the coaches. When everyone was in, Thomas quickly scampered off. Thomas was rushing happily along the line, still reaching the edge to not be late. And soon enough, Thomas reached a small platform with Bertie the bus right beside it. "Please help this man. He needs to go to the station." "I can't reach that far and be on time, but you can. It's easier by the roads." Finally admitting that the roads are faster, eh? Thomas then shouted, "This is serious, Bertie. You need to go fast." "Never have I been slow. Always on time. You'll see, Thomas. As fast as I can is what I'll do. And that's what I have to do." I really hope he does. And luckily, Bertie stayed true to his word. "It's my duty to do the job I was told. I won't disappoint, and I shan't do it wrong." As Bertie was going along, he was rumming his engine to not lose breath. Rum, 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 hey. And at once, it was already over, and Bertie arrived at destination. "Well, sir, welcome to Kildane Station." And the man then rushed out. Sir, you're going the wrong way." But he wasn't. Or maybe he didn't need to go to the station. "Well, I say it's a job well done. I can now have a rest." Perfect. Later in the week, the engines were the first to hear about Johnny Morris on the radio. They had given him such a fun time on Sodor that they had early access. And so Sir Topham Hatt let it play.
But Percy just went